Guys, hello. Good evening. My name is Tio Rock 666 underscore. We're gonna go ahead and keep going where we left off at, which is basically going to handle the freaking. I think we're gonna handle Dion. He is one of the dominants, and we're gonna go ahead and handle him. Yeah, basically that. I'm excited to be here. Hope you are too. And yeah, I can't wait to keep going. The best part too is that I got myself some beer, so I'm gonna have a little good time. My wife was home, so I spending some time with her, and now she's like, "Hey, you know what? You're free to go." And I'm like, "Oh, nah." She don't hold me hostage like that, but I try to sacrifice some time so that way she's happy. I mean, she took off work for me, you know. So, but yeah. I'm looking at my screen and I'm like, oh man, my boobs are getting saggy. It's time to start working out, my buddy. Anyways, guys, my name is Tio Rock 66 underscore, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have some days off, drink, and let's continue. I have my little babies here. So. I have two babies here with me. Hi, cutie. My dog is just looking at me like, I don't know. He's like, as soon as I look at him, he starts wiggling his tail. So I'm like, oh. Alrighty. So, I am drinking, and I don't know how Twitch feels about drinking, so. And I haven't read about it. Alright. I'm just gonna cover the camera when I get the chance, and bam. You know, I did think that these guys were gonna attack me when I was here. And then I knew I was gonna. I was like, I remember yesterday I was saying like, oh yeah, I'll probably be back. I'm like, damn it, dude, you liar. Tito, you are a liar. So. Cause I thought I was gonna come back. I really did think I was gonna come back, and then yeah. I was talking to the wife, and then one kiss turned into another one, and then before you know it, we were eating the Korean barbecue. So. The Final Sin? That sounds like a really cool title.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him two curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Alright, let's do
Just
it.
look
if
at
you
this
want.
place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
We're gonna just go forward?
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
You think he's like Joshua? Okay. Meanwhile.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
That's crazy.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Damn.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen.
I guess he's still probably. I don't. This game is so fucking something else, because they think just like the mom. People just think like the mom. That's right there. That's why I fucking hate her. She's like, he's to his eyes maybe the king of this guy. He thinks his son, which is him on the left, Dion, that he's a worthless piece of crap basically. But because of him, they're honestly kind of winning the war. If it wasn't for him turning into the freaking god that Bahamut, they would have lost that freaking battle versus the Titan. There'll be no challenge. I mean, there will be a challenge, but definitely not. He would have been in the picture. And he still, even though he should give him the throne to his oldest son, he doesn't, because I think the mom has brainwashed him into even more believing how much bearers and these people who had the curse on them, the curse, whatever, it just so annoying.
Ere
Can't wait to
long,
kill
the
all of them.
Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Your name in Cluster God. He's more of a
The
god.
emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces.
I'm pretty sure he's using him
It's
as a.
time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
I think he knows he's gonna use him to the point where like he'll die automatically.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths
certain truths. Okay.
regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Dude, I can't wait to
Trust the
kill.
words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over.
He's lucky
Come,
that's his
Your
son.
Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Dude, I can't wait to freaking kill this lady. She's annoying.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Can I jump down? Oh. What's my chocobo? Can I? Oh, I can. I wish I remember some of the details. So I could help her out really quickly. I don't remember where it was at. Guess we can do it real quick. It's a plus there, so it might give me something. Let's just do it really quickly, and then we fast travel right there and there.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Just show me what I need, Kupo. You don't really help me. You're not like, oh, hey, you need to go here specifically. The ruins of a fallen airship. Somewhere over here. I mean, what I can do is I can... Falling airship? Let's go here and let's see what happens. Tire?
Fly, Ambrosia.
We'll look around and see what happens. here?
I can walk from here.
I found it? Or maybe it's because I'm close to something else.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
What's this?
Come on.
Get off, damn it.
Straight home now.
Oh, did I find it? Oh, sick. Oh, no freaking way I found it. Looks pretty small.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try.
He doesn't have a stagger. Oh, that's something. Oh, I was not expecting that. What's going on?
That's all ready. You're here.
Nice. But okay, that's a cool way to finish it. What did I get out of it though? And I'm super surprised that I actually found it. What can I make moves?
Your reign is over.
Ooh.
Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Yeah, you say it. Take a sip again. It's a lot of sips. Alright, blah blah blah. Turn it in, blah blah
I
blah.
have it here.
What are you gonna give me? Are you gonna increase the amount of
That's the
potions?
stuff. And plenty of it too. You're a gent, Sid. Right then. Let's...
What are you gonna give me? Sometime later.
We have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need.
Yeah, there is.
Good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Ha.
Don't be sick. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Right.
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest
so I can
lever
hold more?
supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Leave.
It'll only be a bow. Is that normal? Do people say that now? What's wrong with the word moment?
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more
Flexible.
flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you.
No. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your back. I'm telling you.
Cool. How many more potions can I put in? And I got a pretty good amount of experience. Okay. Inventory increased. How much did it increase? Okay. I'll take it. I was hoping for more potent, but I'll take it. What's with the plus? It's fast travel. Hopefully it leads me closer to the entrance. That way I don't have to run as much. Ah,
Is it business?
yes. Oh. It's more than I thought it was.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I thought it was only one
It's
more.
better I'll be here. Finished, are you?
Just out of curiosity.
Back, are ya?
Yeah, I got a new item. Can you help me with it?
What's that for you, dear?
I admit this music is nice. Maybe for something else.
Crystal too? You're joking.
What's this? Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droops of his jewels lately. Hades. Where you are? You looking around? Look at this little guy. I don't know if you guys seen him for a while, but look, he's gotten so tall. He's gotten so big. I mean, he's still pretty tiny though. I really thought he was a way bigger by now, but no, he's still tiny. Bigger though, but little squirrel. I'll leave you alone down there. I don't know what you were planning on doing, but There you go. Also, me and my wife need to cut their nails like badly. I know you're busy, look, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what got him so hot and bothered. Keep this. They just sign missions or something? Okay. Something ain't right about your... Okay, let's find out.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
Yeah.
He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
That's what I'm saying too. I'm like, oh. Can I get another mission while I'm at it? Sure.
Hopefully it's nothing.
Man, the side missions. I was thumbing through the hideaways, lectures, and my come around and then rotation. Maybe I mean, really, I don't know, blah blah.
Trouble with the ledgers.
My fear is going shadows. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I'm confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust. So on and so forth. Blah 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 blah. I apologize for what happened. Hi, buddy. I guess it's on our missions. Just letters I'm getting. Hi, cutie. What you doing? Getting this mightier. Okay.
Crack the crystal too? You joking?
Blackthorn.
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. Or that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind?
Are you gonna give me a better weapon?
Might help.
You wanna go in there? Come on, go in there.
That bastard's like a
Go,
dog with
pretty
a
bad.
bone.
Come on, go in there.
Still, you got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
Oh, damn it, I didn't check it.
Never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Who else do I need to talk to?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with
So you can read. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too
So here's
hard.
something valuable, guys. You heard what she said? He won't crack the bones of some sort of soup that the other lady made. Do not. I don't know. I'm pretty sure boiled counts. You can feed dogs raw bone, because then they can crack it. But if you cook it, you do anything to any type of meat in this bone in it, and you cook it, fry it, whatever you do, you officially put your dog or pet in danger, because it no longer becomes a really chewable bone. It officially becomes a very hard bone, and a lot of times they don't properly chew it. Basically, don't properly chew it to the point where they actually get puncture inside their body and they die. I don't know how often that happens, but it's from what I heard, I don't know the percentage, but it could be pretty possible. So what she said, how dare you feed my dog freaking not raw bone, not raw meat, you know? So basically you could do that. You can give them, like, I don't know, chicken wings or something like that before it's cooked. Boom, here you go, good to go, eat it. They'll mess with it, you know, they'll crack it, mess with it, they can swallow it, they can eat it, no problem. But if it's cooked, it's a different story. Then the bone becomes way harder and can puncture and kill your pet.
Yeah.
So how dare you? You know?
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
Oh, yeah.
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
I got myself 3 toe counts. I'm afraid if I don't do these missions, I will lose it forever. Well, yeah, maybe this one's. Maybe the billboard ones, I might still have plenty of time to do whenever, but...
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it.
Wanna be free, buddy?
If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Sorry. My bad.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Wanna go with your brother? Here you go, buddy. Yeah, you good, buddy. Still on your toy. Come on. You want it no more? Alrighty, let's just let's see what we're doing. Oh, I can feel the alcohol hitting.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Okay, let's go talk to this person.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mick told me she was building a ship.
This game is a fun game, but I know Resident. I keep saying Resident Evil.
Did you get
I know Final Fantasy
That's why I'm
7, Rebirth, or anything that remake. Still much more of a bigger masterpiece than this game.
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders. And it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time.
Dude, you know who I am? I'm rich.
I'm gonna need help keeping it from...
Be late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady
Talents.
Karen. But only 500 talents.
Is that what they call them?
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends.
Oh yeah, that's right, the
5
guild.
million gil.
Each. 5 million. Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry.
Pretty funny.
I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
That's even funnier. I think it's just the beer talking. What do I do, Yeti? What do I do, buddy? Had to get something there, so fast travel. Oh, damn it, no. Fast travel here. Kindly, please go there. Stick a sip of my beer again. I don't know what to sip, man. I swear, I took like freaking 2 jugs. 2 huge gulps. I got a message saying,
Clive, we weren't
That's
expecting you.
it's a website. It's a website that I found the other day, and it is called Melabo. Melado with the V for Victor, and having like some things on sale like crazy, like super cheap. I'm building a cat room next door to me for my little guys, and we still need to finish it. We just need to take down the carpet that we have and put some fake wood or whatever the material is called. And I'm still waiting for my guy to message me about it, but honestly, he hasn't messaged me, so I'm probably gonna look for another guy. And so painted it. Me and my wife painted it. We did all this project, right? We bought a bunch of shelves so that way they can, I don't know if you guys seen videos, but like when they're like climbing around and doing all these things. Well, me and my wife ended up buying like $150 a fancy looking wheel where they can run around, you know, like a little hamster. Well, like basically the idea is like hamsters but for cat form. And I found another one for $30, and I was like, no freaking way, I gotta get it. So I decided to go ahead and buy it, and I told my wife about it. I have a bad habit of buying things, you know. You make good money. If you make good money, you gotta spoil yourself. Yeah, that's my opinion. You gotta spoil yourself ever so often. And so I was like, you know what? My babies need another wheel, even though we haven't built it, because we need to freaking first put the ground, and then after that, the next things happen. Boom, magic. And then once the summer comes down, then we'll officially move them in. Right now, since it's so freaking hot, it's a little different story. But as soon as the weather's changing, oh yeah, they're coming back with us. I mean, they're going into that room, and then I'm gonna build like a little area for them to go ahead and come back and forth, or maybe leave the door open. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We'll probably put like a doggy door of some sort. That way they can look around. Still figuring it out. But basically $30 for the thing that I bought that was like $150, me and my wife. And $30. So I was like, this is unbelievable, So I started looking into more details. My wife is like, you just got scammed. Whoever you gave the information to, you're screwed. And I told her, well, it was $30, so we're gonna find out. So I kept looking around more information about it. And he said that as soon as you buy an item from there, there's a subscription you sign up to. And you gotta basically email them to let them know, like, hey, I don't want the subscription or whatever. Like, automatically, they put you on that subscription. Which, honestly, is a pretty good subscription if you ask me. I think it's like $35 a month, which is horrible. But if you buy everything in one go, 2 goes, and a month, for free, whatever the case may be, Uh, yeah, I say it's completely worth it. Yeti, if you're hot, dude, why are you here? Why you spending time with me, man? It's okay if you wanna go somewhere else. This room is not the coldest, but I just see my dog like freaking hyperventing. What's wrong, buddy? Hmm? So yeah, $30, and I was like, no freaking way. You're so stiff. Hey, buddy, look at this. Mm. And yeah, so I was just like, no freaking way. So I did my search and everything, trying to figure out what's wrong. I mean, what's wrong with that website? You know, it probably seems like I got scammed, but no. I'm hoping I didn't, and I just sent them an email, and they sent me an email back like, "Hey, thank you for sending this email. We officially have a cancel your subscription and blah blah blah." And yeah, basically, oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Basically, as soon as you go ahead and like buy an item from there, it's they add you into that subscription. That's how they get you, you know. But I read more information about it because it did seem like kind of odd. $30, you know. Shipping was basically free. I was like, pretty weird, but I'm taking a chance. Especially my wife, she was like, yeah, you know, something seems kind of odd if you ask me. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe you are right. Let's find out. And yeah, take a chance. You know, sometimes you just gotta take a chance. I have my social security number and everything like locked up by the IRS, which you can do, and it's really helpful. So that way, people who use your social, they can't do it unless you have the specific number of codes that they give you every single year. It regenerates every year. So every year I'm doing my taxes, I gotta go through the IRS. I gotta do the progress. At the beginning, you do the progress, you get an ID, and like they check your information, your picture of yourself, and you know who's checking in. And then finally you log in, and then the second time it becomes easier. You know, it's like way easier because everything's saved. And this number, with that number, you can go ahead and you don't have to worry about don't have to worry about it too much about your identity being stolen, or even if you give it to scammers, they can't do anything with your social because you need a certain code to do certain things. So the only people that know that code is me and my tax lady, you know. So so that's one way of not getting my social screwed over, my personal my identity stolen. But yeah, once it does come, $30 if it comes to me, oh man, super awesome. And if it does, it's a solid company. Oh, you bet your butt I'm gonna go ahead and like buy more things from there. Yeah, it seemed really. I think yeah. Thank you for reaching out. I have successfully canceled your subscription as your membership as you requested. You will not be billed. That's the only thing that's the downfall. But honestly, $35 a month for subscription to get these huge discounts. Honestly, I'll do it 1 month, get the bill, whatever, and no problem with me. And if I get like a $70, 70% discount on everything, yeah, I'll take it. I'll probably look into it again with towers. Because if it's a solid company, I'm gonna get shit ton of towers from for that room. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take another sip. My bad, Yeti. I meant to go. Oh no, Yeti, no. Oh, I'm banned forever. No. I don't even know how. Well, whatever. What happened. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know how Wish feels about people drinking. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I'm not gonna be smoking here. You know, drinking's a different story, in my opinion. I'm not gonna be smoking. I'm a professional driver. Literally. And yeah, smoking, drugs, things like that. That's a no. Drinking, if I'm off, I'm doing it. If I get the chance, though, of course. I mean, look at my. I was like in the beginning of my stream, I did this because I see this little lump and I'm like, boo, boo. I got like some very disturbing titties, you know, not musculars like they used to be. So I'm like, sad, you know, old age. Anyways, let's keep going.
Here. But it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our
I just wish I had more beer.
And though I
and at the same time, I
it's
don't
what you
because
were
I don't want to
expecting,
get too fucked up.
We were hoping you'd take
And
this.
I think
as
I might have a
payment.
liver problem because my wife says so, and she's a genius, and I believe her. Anything she says is true. She's so smart. So, yeah.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to
I
save the
know.
debts, isn't it?
Why they sending
Old
me?
goat working himself to death again.
Something like that.
I should be
Most days I think he's the only
doing
reason the hideaway's still
crazy shit.
standing.
Same as always, eh?
Hi,
When
Eddie.
the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye
Oh
of
my
a recently
goodness,
retired
sorry,
Lord Commander. Word is he was the first one
What's your
Sid
story?
reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone.
That's the
And when
story that I
Sid
give
passed
him.
away, we were all
But they're
worried
too
that would
hard.
be the end of it.
But
That Otto would just give up.
he's finally breaking
His
it
death
apart.
was hard on everyone.
I
But it
think he's
must have hit
tired.
Otto hardest of all.
Oh, buddy.
But he didn't give up, did
Maybe
he?
your teeth,
Quite
huh?
the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
He takes compliments like I do. Just gonna push him to the side. It's a little loud, which is great because my other headphones say they're done. I'm gonna put them in my little inventory of no more usage. Or collection or whatever, I don't know. Post them up somewhere. Which actually, I was really hoping to do something today. I was gonna put this freaking portrait right there, fix my hats. But, got lazy. I did other things today that was like, took some effort to do. What is, oh. Oh yeah, that's right, Jill's with me. I was like, what the hell? I heard a woman. Yeah, that's all. Actually, damn it. I was gonna say, can I just skip them actually? Ooh. Oh wow. Oh well, yeah, I'm like level 30 now, no? Fuck it, here you go. Oh, I like that. His voice changed. Oof. Yeah, I didn't use it. Okay.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Oh. Where's the other mission at? Clearly not here, huh? Oh. Oh. Ah, I'll get to the other ones.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Oh. Get them all. It's pretty awesome. Oh, one survived? Oh no, a few survived actually. Get him. Oh, damn. No holding back, huh? So cutie.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder?
This is for the baby. Yeah, so once again, guys, Rob Bone, good for them.
That answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our
Boiled
thanks.
or whatever, boiled, cooked, anything. The hardens in it.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
They all are.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
That's cute. I mean, that's mainly a fuck. Okay. What I should do is find out the next missions. This mission is right there. Okay, let's find out. Let's take a sip.
There's two.
I remember growing up, I was so freaking anal about like drinking. I was just like, nope, completely against it. And finally, I got to a certain age so that and my parents were like super against it too. And I was like, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm not drinking it. Also, smoking. When I was a kid, my cousin kind of was like, hey, you want to try it? And I was like, what, 6 years old, 8 years old maybe? And I smoked it. I just hated it, you know, burned my throat. And I never smoked again. And I think eventually I got bad influence into doing it again. I just fucking hate coughing. So, but I was doing something else. And yeah, I just hated it. Hated the burning and the coughing. And I was just like, nope, never again. Or maybe if I'm doing it little by little, but now I'm a professional, different story. And yeah, I remember I was like super against it. But now, you know, now that I'm older, which I should have done it when I was more in my 20s. Now in my 30s, I don't know, maybe I have a liver problem or I get really easily drunk, which is great because you save money. But at the same time, it's like, why, you know?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
But
gifts?
I don't know.
Whatever is the occasion.
Star Ruby.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh. Wow.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway.
Oh.
My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
What else do I need to do? Sure. Let's take a sip again. Woo!
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Do I just talk to people or do I... Oh, perfect.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Yeah, no problem. So with him.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is.
Oh, that sucks.
Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence and arrange for an...
That will be very kind of...
Farewell.
Well, let's do it. Fast travel. Yeah, fast travel there. That works with me. Sexy lady. The way it whistles, you know? Can I explore this area? Level 30, huh? Curious.
No need to ride from here.
Wild knack? Nice. I don't like that you cannot double jump. Unless you're fighting. Okay. My little chocobo.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
No, it's not a big deal. First of all, I messed up. Second of all, I'm gonna have to fast travel back. Oh, we'll see what happens here. A dead end? I guess so. Oh, no, no, no. There's still something else here. Salamander. Oh, it's just a freaking dragon. Wish I can do a combo with these abilities. I mean, I'm doing it, but like a combo that I'm calling out. Oh, what's this? Did it unlock? Yeah, I did. Hand of the Titan. Let me pet you, little buddy. Here you go. Anyways, okay, well, okay, we found whatever that is. Let's pass trouble again, and then let's not get distracted and go to the other place.
Ready, go?
Yeah.
Well, let's just keep going forward. Let's just keep going. I got things to do. This way? Fight? Oh, it is a fight.
We've got company.
Well, here we go. Oh.
Tear the bastard's head off.
Ah. Boom, you're dead. That attack does so much damage. Hey, look at me, almost 100,000.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be all right.
Cool. Fast travel? Automatic fast travel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
Wow, that sucks.
There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course.
That's it?
Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
Wow.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is...
I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again.
That's funny.
Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship.
Alright, moving on. Cool, we got them all done, and now I can focus on the main story. And maybe I get a sword or something.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Let's find out. Make me a better weapon. Let's do it. Let's see what you got for me.
Sorry for the wait.
No.
But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Ooh.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
What happened?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh?
Yeah, that's
It'd be
downfall.
so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Just don't push yourself
No,
too
push
hard.
yourself hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Wow.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Nice.
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Oh, I see. It unlocks something. Hopefully I have the materials for it. 1,000 experience. Ooh. Excalibur. It sounds like the ultimate weapon. This might be my last weapon to get in.
Clive.
What you got? Excalibur? Where's Excalibur at? Excalibur. Ooh, I still need 2 other things. And one of them I could have had. The other one, I don't know what. I have no idea what that is. Good to know. It is an extra. It's not too much. That's gonna be something crazy. It's just a weapon, huh? Well, that sucks.
Fine.
How about this one?
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk.
Alright, I think I need to go to the restroom.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
He still is, just a bigger size.
All right, no need
Bigger
to shout.
size.
Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
5. I mean 5.
You can, aye. They're nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody...
I was just on my way to see
The
him.
bloody know-it-all. Damn it. I gotta talk to him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
No freaking way.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
I agree.
Oh, he's more than an ally.
He's my best
He's a
friend.
friend.
His best friend. Nah, a little cutie. Well, big cutie or whatever. Even a legendary king surrounded by a realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens would have found himself hard pressed to unite the warring tribes of Asia and Ballistia. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine trusty hound, Cabal, whatever. Ooh, his attack does a little bit more damage. Very awesome. Alrighty, I'll be right back. I need rest. I need to go pee. Not that you guys need to know, but you know, at least now you guys know. Alright, be right back. Be right back, kitty. I'll be back. Be back, kitty. Stay here, okay? Well, you'll be back. Well, now that I get the chance, I might as well take a sip. That's my last beer. Alrighty, let's continue where we left off at. I am back. And I am needing to go here. Okay. It's not that far, but whatever. Fast travel. The amount of time that would have taken me. Oh, maybe not. I take it back. I was gonna say the amount of time it's gonna take me to just walk there. It would have been the same amount, but no.
Goat. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Still alive.
Oh, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
Oh, if it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you...
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
I agree.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like my hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Sure.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I don't know what they're talking about. But I finished those missions and I'm moving on with my life. Oh.
I hear you ended up delivering all three. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Oh, that's messed up.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square. Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather Goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine.
Just to wash it, though.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
It's a nice character, man. Cool. Going to Otto. Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Cool. Found a figurine, basically.
Told me she...
I mean, basically, in my opinion. Cool, we're done a lot, and let's keep going where we left off at. Finally. Alright, let me go ahead and take another sip. Sorry.
Ready, girl? Faster!
Nope, don't care. Moving on. Doesn't matter what way I turn. Don't matter. Moment already went. Fine, I'll handle this, guys. Did they all die? Nope. Get him, boy. I wonder how crazy Final Fantasy VII, the remake or rebirth or whichever game I'm gonna play next. I wonder how much of a difference it is. I read that.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
I read that the fighting is a lot.
His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened.
Oh. Oops. Fuck it. Get on board.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randalar.
Everyone else fleeing the fall of the Fang.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone to hell.
This is no time to ride.
Yeah, there it is. It's a perfect time to ride.
Refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
No freaking way. What about these people? Are they gonna react? Oh, they do react. Cool. I'll take it. Hopefully they're like, wow, we got a superhero.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, damn it.
That'll do, girl.
Thank you.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods.
Nice.
Cheap. Out of my sight, wench. Peaches and pears. Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we?
Oh.
He must be around here somewhere.
It's a massive dude, so
quality in Twinside.
can be hard, right? Oh, perfect.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What happened?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even
A
start?
child?
I know where. I've got a pal in Buck lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like the present.
You two go on it. I'm gonna check the...
All right.
Alright, let's get out of here. Freaking side missions feelings.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
What's up, pretty hero? How you been, man? It's been a while. I don't blame you though. I'm being freaking busy so crazy lately. How you been? Sup, dude? Hope you've been good. Thank you. I've been. It's just busy, tired. What was me? What else is me? You know. Hope you've been good as well, man.
Well met.
I don't blame you though. I've been so busy lately.
Many thanks.
But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Discerning eye. A Gilbert smile.
Busy and tired here too. Oh man, there's no alternative. I wish. Sometimes I wish I was a kid again, but then I'm like, but then I can't spoil myself no more, you know.
Looking
But
to hire a
hey,
coach?
at least I hope it's a good
10 million
tire
for
and a
two
good
builders
busy
of the
because
Crystalline
you
Dominion. Take it
are
or
working
leave
on
it.
your life, you know.
We're not here
There's
for
people that are tired and
Did
busy
you
from
good
just
day?
like drinking every day, you know. Talking about drinking. I'm gonna go ahead and take another sip.
As I live and breathe.
Mm.
What are you doing back in Boklad?
I'd be happy going back 10 years, right? I'm like, I wish I didn't have responsibilities, nothing to worry about, be home playing games. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's like, I would love not having any responsibilities. Maybe not 10 years. Like, yeah, maybe I'm thinking more like 20 years ago when I was a freaking kid, you know? I mean, I'm sure my parents were stressing out, but you know, we kids, we don't usually worry about that stuff, you know? But now I'm the other way around. But I mean, it's good, you know? It's worth it. I mean, look at the crap that I have behind me. You see this? That statue cost me $180. Did I need it? No. Did I get it? Yes. Why? Because I can. You know. But good luck telling my dad or my dad, hey, I remember when I was a kid and I really wanted a Super Smash Melee for the GameCube. And dude, I think I even cried to him to get him to buy it for me for my birthday. And dude, I bug him. He said, we don't have money. And I bug him. I was like, I won't eat for 10 days. If it means saving money for you to go ahead and buy me the game. And dude, he was like, here you go, shut up. And I was like, thank you, Dad, I love you. let me rephrase it. I like to go back to being a kid. I'll be happy with 10 years. Yeah. I wish I had the knowledge that I have right now and gone back 10 years ago. I would have been in a better place right now, you know, but that's life, you know. We gotta screw up to learn, I guess you can say. But at least now, you know, what you're doing now, hopefully 10 years from now, when you're looking back, you're like, oh man, good thing I did, blah blah blah. Because then, you know, thinking you if the Melee was a high school graduation present from my mom. Really? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Oh man, high school graduation. So I know what you mean. I know the feeling. I was born kind of poor, so as long as there was food and a roof over our head, I should be happy and grateful, and I was. But yeah, I definitely love working hard so I can go ahead and whatever the hell I want to buy. You know, usually now I do, but. Ooh, I remember like I had to use like what's the word I'm looking for? Emulators where I can play Game Boy Advance games. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. That's why maybe I'm not so into Pokemon because everyone had a Game Boy Advance and everyone was talking about Pokemon, and I was like, I had no freaking clue, you know. Pikachu, I remember the Pikachu one for the like. No, even then, you know what? Even then, I don't think I got the GameCube for that. I mean, the Game Boy Advance for that. It wasn't way later that eventually they're like, okay, here you go, it's a GameCube. And I was like, oh. I wonder if I think I gave the GameCube away. I'm not sure. It was like a special edition, and I gave it away, I think. I'm pretty sure. But my buddy said, hey, dude, it's yours. Remember, you can. And I was like, no. I gave it to you guys. You guys use it way more. For me, it's just like a decoration, but maybe I'll ask for it eventually, you know? Maybe I can put it like in decoration somewhere, but we'll see. I'll think about it eventually. I feel kind of bad asking for it back, but we'll see. You know, I'll be like, hey, you know what? Let me buy it from you again. Maybe. Plus, I mean, who needs the melee now when you have freaking the latest one on the Switch where like you can cook up to, I don't even know how many players. 8 players? 12 players?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
But hey, man, thank you so much for showing up. Do me a favor and say hi to Shay. I haven't talked to him in a long while, but
So
I'm
what?
always freaking busy, man. Always. You know? Always. So when I finally do get the chance, I'm like, let me play. Play, please.
Trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass.
But at this point, honestly, I just want to finish this game. Like, it's enjoyable. It's a fun game.
You're the size of a
I
marble.
just feel like
Honestly.
I'm not getting addicted to it. Basically,
Goots told us that you know the
it's more like
markets
I need to
well.
finish this game now.
Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them.
I just got vicious. Oh man, dude. Oh, I want to play that game. I love those games from freaking. What are they? I don't even know. They're those mana games. I played the other one. See, I don't freaking remember. I played the other ones. I just don't remember the name. I have it here actually. I'm pretty sure. I should download it. Media games. No, I have it because I love that game. Oh, I don't have it here. I don't have it. For your collection. I should have it. Do you see it? I don't see it. Do you see it? I also want to play this game. Where is it at? What's the name? What's the name? Secret. Yeah, there's so many different type of names. But it's one that just recently came out. It was a remaster. And I think the original was number 6. But and when I played it when I was a kid with an emulator, I played that 6th one with like some weird title. And I got to a point where I couldn't finish it, so I was like, no. Whoa, wait. It says stop. I don't see it. But you saw it? It's on the right side. Oh, man. Searching. I'm searching. Oh, Trials of Mana, yeah, you're right. It is Trials of Mana. Well, I remember back then it was some way different name, you know. But in my original gameplay, I played with the 2 main characters in the front and the girl all the way to the left, as you can see in the picture here. But then I wanted to do the other ones because they all have different freaking storylines, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. But I never got around to do it. But something I wanted to do it. Yeah, I think it was. You know what? It might have been called something little different than Secret of Mana, because when I think Secret of Mana, I also think of this other game that I never freaking finished because the emulated game, once I got to a certain point, boom, dead. You know, it wouldn't work. I remember that one, Seiken Densetsu 3, which is this one, which is this one basically. I remember that. It was the title when I was playing it on the Super Nintendo, technically. But I don't remember the other one, but it was pretty similar. And it had really good soundtracks too. I remember that too. Man, I don't know what happened. Because I remember the game that I played, also the Secret Mana, it was only one main character. Well, maybe there was other characters, I don't remember. But he kind of looked like the main character from here, like the way his hair is spiked up or whatever. But he had like a loop. He looked kind of like Indian Aladdin style type of clothing. Maybe it was that one. Wait. I don't know the name. Time to Google it, church. Google it, church. But yeah. And if they make a remake, Well, I mean, is the new remake? Is it gonna be the one that you're talking about that you can't wait to play? Which that you said the name for it. Visions of Mana is which one is that one based on? Because I think I looked a little bit. Trials is the remake, yeah. For that crazy Japanese name. Though I remember being called 6. Go back to the game, yeah. Visions is a new game, not a remake. Oh. That is the style of Trials. Oh, yeah. It's a must play then. Because I freaking love Trials. I love the way similar combat. Oh, that's even better. It's like me with Final Fantasy. I never really got into Final Fantasy because I don't like turn-based games, you know? I don't like waiting. Chrono Trigger was one of those games that I was willing to give a chance because the waiting time was a little different, you know? As for Final Fantasy, I didn't know exactly how it was. In my head, it was very like Pokemon. So that's why I never gave it a chance. It wasn't until Final Fantasy 15 that I finally decided to give it a chance because I said the way the combat was, and I was like, beautiful. If the old games are like this, I'll play them. If they're not like this, I'm not playing them, you know? That's just me, and I can't think of the last game that I played that was turn-based. But if it's like, you can walk around, you can do things or something like that, and there's timelines waiting for you, you know, then I'm willing to give it a chance. Kind of like Chrono Trigger. That's one of those turn-based games that I'm willing to try because the way their system works is a little different, you know. Then again, you know, it's funny because turn-based games like D&D, and I really like D&D, the concept of D&D and everything like that. So I'm like, you know, I'm very contradicting. You like more action RPG than a classical? Oh yeah, almost definitely. Yes. Since I saw Sea of Stars, I say you may like. You know what? I honestly don't even know what Sea of Stars is. I know I saw it in my thing, but I might have gotten that far because of my subscription. But as of, well, I think I probably saw the way it looked of the gameplay, and I was like, ooh, this looks pretty cool. Let me go ahead and get it, you know, or because I think it was for free or subscription wise. But eventually I might play it again. Mario RPG. Paper Mario RPG is basically a homage to Chrono Trigger. Ooh, very cool. I seen another one that looks a lot like Chrono Trigger, and I'm like, is this based on the same people that created Chrono Trigger? You know, or I don't know. I think Paper Mario is like. I think I remember Paper Mario was one of those games that I was like, I'm willing to give you a chance. Oh, but it was kind of like. It wasn't. It was kind of like turn-based, but at the same time, there was like a meter that you can see filling up, and I don't know, maybe that made it just slightly enough acceptable for me to play. And plus, I mean, the way the graphics look, I was like, I gotta play. Pretty cool. I heard there's one that's coming out for like Legend of Zelda, so I'm like, maybe I might consider it, maybe. But yeah, hey, Prini, thank you so much for the conversation, man. I'll go on and on and on forever if you keep feeding me information. I have a question for you. What game are you currently playing? I wasn't into Paper Mario. It didn't give me the same. Oh, really? Really? I think I remember, but Mario RPG. Are we talking about the Super Nintendo version? I think there is one already as a remake. No, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but you know, I don't think I ever actually truly played Mario RPG. Mario RPG. The one I do remember playing is Mario and Luigi, like a Mario and Luigi RPG type of game, which was really enjoyable from what I recall, but I don't remember how much I got into it. Let me go ahead and sip on my beer. Actually, might as well just finish it. Since I barely had any left. It's getting cold too. New Zelda looks promising. There's a new Zelda coming out. We finally, after 40 damn years, get to play as No freaking way. No way, really? No freaking way. Can I look it up? Do I get in trouble with Twitch if I look it up? Where's my thing? Let's show me. Get to play as Zelda? What the fuck? New Legend of Zelda. New Legend of Zelda. What's it called? Do you know? What's it called? The New Legend of Zelda looks promising. What's this? Scroll through. No pictures. I need to see pictures. I don't. What's it called? Let me just, Echoes of Wisdom. Just clicked on it. Just a bunch of information, but what's this? Pictures. Oh, what about this? Oh, no way. It's kind of like that's neat. So it's basically going back to the other game. I don't know if I get in trouble, but fuck it, whatever. Is it already out? Oh, wait. Is that? Oh no, next month. Hey, that's pretty cool though. Okay. Is this based on around the same time as when you were Link for Link in the past? Because I mean, this situation. I remember finishing this when I was working for my first official trucking driving location, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it, but sometimes, man, maybe it's just once I started playing it, I was like, okay, I need to I just need to finish it, So, yeah. Link's Awakening was the fourth entry in the series. Do you know if it's like a kind of like a prequel in between sequel to Echoes? I mean, you didn't even see like Zelda in that game. I think you just see her in the very beginning, but other than that, I don't remember. Link was in the shack. How the fuck you remember the name? Whole Link Island, dude. You're a freaking people who remember certain things. I'm like, how do you keep all this information in your head? It's supposed to be after Zelda 2. Oh, and if Link's Awakening was the fourth entry, so it's basically like a prequel. Huh? Basically. How the hell you remember that island's name? That's what I want to know. People that remember certain things, I'm like, how do you remember this? Oh yeah, he's wearing blue and green and this and that, and I'm like, how do you remember? I don't even remember what I ate this morning. How do you remember this? Pretty crazy stuff though. Pretty awesome. Hopefully there's a new Metroid coming up, because the way the last one ended, I think I remember was like, oh, there's gonna be another game. Actually, they did announce at the very end of the last game that I played for Metroid, they say, oh, Samus will be back or something like that. So I was like, oh.
Then we can be on our way.
Dude, Preeny, I wish I had more people like you showing up in my chat. I swear, man. Me and you can go forever. I honestly, I don't shut up. I don't shut up if there's good feedback coming back to me. If there is no good feedback, I'm like, okay. Some places in the island I refer in Breath of the Wild, TOTK, the Ocarina. TOTK, where's TOTK? Is it the new one? Tears of the Kingdom. There you go. Oh, really? And I still haven't even finished that freaking the last one, Tears of the Kingdom. I still haven't finished it. Like little by little, touch it. And I was taking it with me. I was taking the Switch with me to go ahead and play it while I was over there. But honestly, the moment I'm finally done with work, because usually I go one way and I go to let's say I'm right here in California and I go to Vegas or I go to Arizona or whatever, you know. There's a lot of times where I'll be end up driving for like max time is 11 hours, but I'll have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. Before you know it, 14-hour shift. And by the time those 14-hour shifts click, as soon as I'm done with my shift, I knock out, you know? I'm like, I eat really slightly usually because, you know, I'm about to knock out. And as soon as I finish eating, boom, knock out. So I stopped taking the Switch with me because I was like, man, I'm just wasting time. And there's only a rare amount of times where like, oh, no way, I'm actually not going to be doing anything for the next 3 hours. You know, it's extremely rare for me. So Eastern Soren's domain, they make up the cliffs. That's pretty cool though. But I'm really hoping that Nintendo finally decides to make like a Twilight Princess 2. I don't even know. Do they have a Majora Mask, like a remake Majora Mask? I'm not sure. But something like that, I'll play the hell out of that game. I'll buy a new console just to play Twilight Princess 2. Any day. Yeah. Twilight Princess was not yet, but someday. I believe it. Nintendo knows that they can make a lot of money with a remake like that, you know. Not even a remake. A full-on sequel or something. Like, what happens to Midna? What happens to this? Does Link get laid? You know, we all want to know. Does he get laid? So, we all know he doesn't, but hopefully, honestly hoping for the remake of, or really, for a remake of Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Well, maybe they might do too. This whole remake stuff situations lately is happening that people, you know, people are bugging about him, that people are doing it. Like Dead Space, I just finished playing Dead Space, the remake, and after playing it, it was great. I'm really hoping they make a remake for Dead Space 2. And if they do, I really hope they bring in the multiplayer mode. Cause, oh man, I was freaking sexy with multiplayer in that game. Implied that some of those he went on to marry Zelda, really? Oh yeah. Like as I was saying, you know, getting laid, you know. I mean, they're not gonna show that, but oh, at least he got married, or I don't know, something. Come on, let's help out Link. Poor guy, he's mute. Let's help him out. All right, let's unpause this game.
I see. So neither of you had.
Ocarina of Time Link probably didn't. I have a feeling he might have, because at the very end of the game, he goes back. And I don't know if the story repeats, or I don't know what the hell happens, but it just seems like a new beginning. And Zelda's like, oh, you know, and then Link, oh, he became a spurt who trains Link from, oh, wait, what? A spirit, really? Are you serious? Twilight Princess Link may have ended up with with Midna rather than Zelda. I mean, that's something else right there. I have no idea. But Twilight Princess,
The Trader's Pass
still one of my favorite. Such a good game. I love that
Not
game.
that anyone would take you for traders.
Soundtrack was
but
amazing
I
too.
suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
This game is fun. It's just there's so many
I
side
can't
missions
say for
that I'm
sure you
like,
took your pass,
I don't know.
but I suspect I know why they did it.
I guess I'm thinking too much Final Fantasy 15, and then Final Fantasy 15 at you by the balls in the storyline. It's just too good, too great. And this storyline is good, but it's like, I feel like the boss battles are
Ever
the
since the
fun
Fist
times.
marched on the Dominion,
Everything else is
the
kind of like,
Republic has been
you're
clamping
working up
down
for
on
it.
any commerce that might aid the
Hi, Eddie.
Empire more than it does us.
Hi, cutie.
Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's.
You know what Mina really looked like? I remember what she looked like at the very end, at the end of the game. Yeah, you saw at the end to Twilight Princess. Yeah. When she turned into her figure, of her real figure. Yeah, she looked. I mean, she looked pretty good in my opinion. Wink, wink.
progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
I think at least I remember she was pretty good looking.
Black market.
But I mean,
Yes and no. Passes are
I'll tell you something. It won't matter anyways. When someone officially sees this little clip or whatever, you can play as that Midna. Oh, no way. That's pretty cool. I don't know how her figure looks, but she's pretty cool. She's kind of like a goddess in my opinion. I came across this hentai by accident. I don't know if I was by accident or whatever, but but it was Sora, and ever since then I'm like thumb up on Sora, you know, the Sora princess, whatever her name was. I forgot. Rude, I think her name was Rude. And yeah, ever since then I'm like I'm into blue chicks, you know. Moving on.
And yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those
But
passing through
yeah.
the checkpoint.
Oh, Rudo.
Which means
You're right.
That someone is
Man, dude,
doctoring
your
the stolen
brain, God.
passes.
Give me some of that.
Someone who is encouraging
My
the children
full
to steal
capacity
them.
has been gone. It's been
And the
done
same
for like
someone
years
who
now.
has Goots' past,
Jesus,
no
man,
doubt.
your memory is amazing.
Whoever they are,
I wanna blame the
the
beer,
livelihoods
but
of honest
honestly, it's like
merchants,
no. I
which is
know
why
for
we
sure. I know
decided to
myself,
take a
and
stand.
I.
Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back?
Ruro
And
was
we want to
Ruro was also a name of a town in Zelda 2, really. In fact, all the sages in Ocarina were named after towns, really. That's really cool. I didn't know that. You know, I never, for me being a fan and having a freaking Legend of Zelda Tattoo, I don't recall finishing the first game. I definitely didn't finish the second game. I played Ocarina of Time. I played Majora Mask, Twilight Princess, and maybe a few other ones. But other than like the old school classics, didn't play them. I didn't play the seasons or ages. I want to say I tried them, or I want to say I had the chance to play it, but I don't recall very well. I play. Oh, you know what? I did play Link's Awakening in the Super Nintendo. That was a great game. It's just Nintendo has always come up with different games, different consoles, and I'm a broke back then. Broke. Poor man back then, you know, poor little boy. Do you have a bot that will stop me from posting links? I do have a bot that will stop you from doing that, but I have you as a moderator, so you should be allowed to do whatever the hell you want, really. You know, that's how much I trust you. I never removed you as that, so you feel free to go ahead and put whatever you want, because I know you're not gonna do anything wrong. Same, basically. Let me turn this on real quick. It's getting kind of dark. What time is it? 7?
sure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
That's really
Is
cool
there
that you know that
any other
information.
way of getting to the...
You're like, oh, let me look Easter eggs about certain things. That's really cool.
Crystalline Dominion goods.
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that,
You know what?
I
It's
don't
gonna turn
know.
over to this.
Try swimming across
It's
the
blinding.
strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the
Oh,
Dominion.
who's messing with my lights? Damn it!
All right.
I hate it when people mess
We'll
with my
help.
lights.
Thank you kindly.
I'm about to put something that if they touch it, they'll
But I
shock
don't know your
them.
name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
Let me try this. Yeah, of course I remember how she looked like. Thank God you didn't send me something crazy. Me and the other, I would have probably done that. Yeah, I definitely remember how she looked like. I mean, I remember her from head here. I remember from waist below. I didn't know how wide, how small, how big, how small. But I definitely remember her face. Even though, oh shit. Even though I'm like, I don't remember if that this is her hair or this everything is her hair. 'Cause it looks like this hair is hers, but then this thing is like some sort of crown or something holding her hair. But yeah. Yeah, of course I remember. Should be midnight. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. No, I know you wouldn't do that. I would have done that to someone if they're not broadcasting. Be like, oh, let me send you something I saw, Zora, by chance. The orange part is indeed her hair. Oh, everything that's orange hair is her hair, actual hair too? Huh. It's kind of tricky. It looks like her hair is like comb over like that. But then where does the hair come out of? You know, like some other part of her hood and just go in front? You know, like,
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Yeah, sure. I wish I paid attention, but honestly, some of these missions I don't really care. Oh, okay, well, whatever. That's cool. I'll take it.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Sure. I just feel like this game, I just feel like these missions are not as exciting as I would hope for them to be.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Maybe that's why. That's why I'm not super into this game. Like, it's a really good game. Graphics are amazing. Some cinematics for fighting are amazing. But some of the side missions, I'm like, I'm gonna go do what? Collect a freaking piece of rabbit to go ahead and make this and that. I'm like, for me being the freaking god that I am in this game, for me to be sent to do those things, I'm like, man. Go send someone else to that. As for a new Metro game, Metro Prime 4 is in development. Is that the last? Is that Metro Prime 4? Cutscenes are actually worth watching again and again, like a movie. Cutscenes, a lot of the cutscenes and cinematics like that, amazing. Fighting wise and things like that, amazing. But some of these quests, I'm just like, there was one that I had to get sent to pick up like a piece of cloth or like fancy silk or whatever. And I'm like, why are you sending me to do this? I got shit to do, you know, I got continents to conquer, planets and moons to crash into this land, and you're sending me to do those missions? Maybe in the very beginning when I was a kid or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do those missions. But yeah, I'm like, why are you sending me to do these certain missions? Prime games were first-person shooters of Metroid. Oh, really? I think I know what you're talking about. You know, actually, I never played. Because I remember there was two for the GameCube, right? And I don't know what happened to the third one. There was one on the Nintendo DS, no? I didn't get to play that one. But there was like there was like some other freaking enemies. Oh, you can actually play multiplayer. I remember that too. Didn't have money for I don't know if I didn't have money or I just didn't want to get a Nintendo DS. I want to say I didn't want to get it. I was like, do I want a Nintendo DS? You know, there was a remake of Prime 1 on Switch that came out a few months back. I want to say I played that one. Did that one came out on the GameCube, right? I want to say I played that one. I think I remember two games on the GameCube. I'll probably get that fourth one.
I expect you want to know more.
If it's on a Switch.
She told me you were leading.
It may be more of a remaster though than a remake. Oh. What would you say the difference is from a remaster and remake is? I mean, the remake probably puts a lot more things into it, huh? Than a remaster. Remaster's just like, oh, let's just change all the qualities of these games and boom.
For one,
I thought there was two games for Metro coming out. Depends on your definition.
Less chance of the mark.
Because remaster to me just means that like you're gonna change the quality of the game, and that's more or less it.
Backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up.
By
when they saw
remake, to
Goetz.
me, it sounds like
Fishmonger.
they're gonna add more
Gates been
things
trying to
into
track
it.
down the
Graphics
children
are being
involved.
amazing.
You should go and have a word with her.
Kind of like Dead Space or
Thank you.
Resident Evil 4.
We will.
The remakes were really good, especially Dead Space 4. I mean, that's Resident Evil 4. Oof, so how I wish Dead Space 4 was a thing.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
You should come with me.
Let's just go kill the other god.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her. To
Is that so? For one,
Blah, blah, blah,
street
blah, blah.
urchins, by the sound of it. Orphans from the wars. A few, perhaps. You saw the They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves.
the shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have
Remaster, you
heard
should do a touch-ups,
It's
like
worth a
making the
try.
game look better, run smoother, etc. That's what I would think. That's what I want. I want remakes,
questioning children.
because
How hard can that be?
I feel like they definitely put much more effort into it. And then if they decide to charge you for like a full price for a game, yes. But remasters, I'm like,
Excuse me?
unless it's like
ask you something?
unless it's like a game like Fable 1 and it's a remaster, I'll buy the game. But but I'll definitely buy a Fable remake. I'll most definitely play a remake for Fable. But like certain games that I'm like, maybe like a remaster or a remake for Fallout. For the Fallouts, other than Fallout 4. I don't think Fallout 4 would need anything like that. But yeah, a lot of companies and developers use these terms interchangeably to fool people into playing or buying a game they barely change. Yeah. Like for example, the other game that just, I don't know when it came out, maybe like it's been like a year maybe. Don't pay attention enough for it. But it's the Battlefront for Star Wars that you might as well just play the original on the Xbox One, the original Xbox, and it was just a horrible disaster from what I read about it. But yeah, Fallout 4 and 76 do not need remakes. Yeah, I don't think they will need remakes. I think the quality of gaming, the quality of how good the graphics look, they're pretty up there. Next to do is like, I say New Vegas still looks good though. Really? New Vegas? I mean, New Vegas to me is like Fallout 3, so Fallout 1 and 2 for sure. Fallout 3 definitely. But New Vegas, to me, New Vegas is the quality of 3. So that's why I'm like, really? And then a lot of people say that New Vegas is the best one of them all. But in my opinion, I think number 3 was the best one of them all. But maybe it's because to me, it made me feel like I'm part of that game officially. Like you were born there, things like that. New Vegas is awesome. Maybe I just don't want them to. Maybe. That game was really fun. But I feel like, I think I teared up in number 3. I think I was really hooked to the story in number 3.
Just wondering if anyone has asked
New
you to
Vegas
do
was really
anything
fun too.
out of the ordinary recently.
But then again, all Fallouts are
All
pretty
I'm
fun.
supposed to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave.
Why you felt like New Vegas was the best? Oh wait, do you think New Vegas is your favorite, or?
My peaches, they're sweet as nectar.
A lot of people say like, oh, New Vegas is actually really, really good, or my favorite. And I'm like, I understand why you would think that, but something about, I feel like Fallout 3 had more.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
I guess it all depends on the person, huh?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you.
I didn't
to
play
pick
Fallout.
pockets.
Oh yeah, really?
Nobody's asked me.
I didn't play Fallout 4. I didn't even finish Fallout 4.
Picking
I was
pockets.
doing really
Do you
good.
get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So
Ah,
if they come
okay.
calling, you know what to tell them.
I feel like Fallout 4 was really amazing, but I guess it came to the DLC of Nuka Town, and there was just so much going on that it just made me want to stop playing the game. Nuka Town was DLC for me that was like, I'm done with this game. Didn't finish it. Finished all the DLCs. Didn't finish the main storyline because of Nuka Town. Once I hit the DLC for Nuka Town,
It's all right. We're not going
something
to hurt
about
you.
it just
We just want to talk.
maybe I felt overwhelmed by all the freaking
about?
things that I had to deal with.
We've
I was like,
heard that some very bad people
Yeah,
are
right.
making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to.
okay, moving on. Which is, you know, I find it crazy that I'm actually like full on skipping through a lot of the storyline because it's a new game to me. But I don't know, something about the story. I'm just like, don't care anymore. I feel like the story is kind of boring-ish
Let's hope he's still nearby.
to a certain extent. It looks
That
great
big
for
fat
sure.
donkey was easy
It looked great
pickings.
for sure, but I heard too
He
many
wouldn't have
complaints
noticed.
about it. I decided I'll get it later. And then, oh, really? Honestly, I would definitely suggest playing it, but Final Fantasy 16 has a lot of stories, so if you aren't engaged with it, you can. Yeah, dude. I feel like I'm only engaged when it is the main officially like main storyline feeling. This right now feels like side missions, and yeah, I'm having that feeling with Genshin. You know, I always wanted to play that freaking game, and I never got the chance to. And I thought about it, but with the amount of time that I have with me, I can't do it, man. I really wish, but I can't do it. Oh well, you know, it's just grinding games. I can't do it no more. I don't have the time to do it. I need a game where I know for sure I'm finishing in certain amount of days or certain amount of time. And Fallout, like a Fallout game like that, or maybe like even Forbidden West, which took me forever to finish, because it's such that game was I didn't mind doing any side missions because they were so damn good. You know, all the side stories were really, really catching, and they really got me good. But the side missions in these games, I feel like they're fillers. Like, oh, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I'm sure it benefits a certain aspect in the storyline because you're making your troops stronger and you're making this and that. But for me, in my opinion, because I'm such a crazy strong person, the main character is so strong because of his gift that he has. I feel like those missions are not meant for me, you know? Like, oh yeah, I need you to go ahead and help me plant some wood. I don't know. If the side missions doesn't forward the story in some way, I feel, why is it here to waste my time? Yes, I feel like it's a lot. I feel like a lot of these side missions in this game, are very like that. Like, I'm sure there's a little details that I'm like, oh, okay, cool, good to know. But for the majority of the time, like for example, I'm finding the freaking key that he lost. I'm like, I get it because I need it.
Wish we hadn't handed over the past.
But
though.
I'm like,
Could use one of those things to get out of this
I don't
dump.
know.
Chance to be a fine thing.
Hey, the world's about to end. Time is of the essence. But first, can you go can you go raise the chocobos and raise them for a while so you can get the most powerful summon in the game? So you can get the most powerful summon in the game. Suffer, I can wait right now. Exactly my point. Dude, exactly my point. So that's why I really want to finish this game. I saw that it got a award-winning. I got award-winning, and I don't blame it because, like I said, graphics are insanely good. Fighting can be a little repetitive, but what game isn't, you know? So whatever. That one, push it off my shoulder. Like whatever, let it slide. But the side missions are just at this point, honestly, just only have main mission in this game. Another game that has amazing side story, side quest, Kingdom Comes Deliverance. Oh, that game is so good. Skyrim, things like that, you know. Is that a real thing? Are you saying that's a real thing? Is that really? Is that an actual quote from the game? Well, I mean more or less, but I get what you're saying. Is that really what happens? That's crazy. I don't remember that, but maybe I should. You should have reminded me of that. But a ton of side quests in other games that are like, oh, what does this make? Yes. So that's basically what I feel right now. Like this game has a lot of those feelings, and it's just, what am I doing this? Why am I babysitting people, you know, or whatever?
Found out they'd string us up by our guts.
That is nice. Don't get me wrong. Some of these missions, I'm like, oh, that was lovely. You know,
charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
The kids are shit.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Oh, he's gonna run off.
Hunter, where are you going?
Throw your sword at him.
So that was Hunter, eh?
Yeah, that's the one we need to follow.
Watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Yeah, so basically that's how I feel about this game. It's just the side missions are not grabbing me by the balls like Kingdom Comes Deliverance had me, or like Skyrim. Skyrim was an excellent job of keeping me off track. Fallout, you know, it's just.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend.
But not this game. This game is like
There was a boy.
the side missions. I'm like, I just want to get it over with, because I'm gonna benefit one way or another. So I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna get it done. But here's your fucking milk for your cereal. Even though I have godly powers, that's like I could be using them for something way more important. But oh well, you know. Apparently got award winning, so that's that.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
I've never seen a kid cuss in the video game. That's something cool. I seen a kid, kinda seen a kid die in this game.
Fine.
And I was like,
choice.
never seen a kid die in a game. Pretty cool.
Making you steal for them.
Not because I cheated my way to doing it, but like in the storyline. I was like, oh.
Stones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me.
Not that I'm happy about it, but there's certain things that they don't show
Come at all half the time.
because they don't allow it, and they did it. So I'm like, oh.
You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Yeah, I was referring how you get a golden chocobo so you can use that chocobo to go to a hidden island where the Knights of the Round is hidden.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're
Wow.
after. I gave it to the Carstones.
I
Whatever
don't.
you do to me, I can't
Is
get
that
back.
in remake?
Not that I go against them anyway.
Cause I don't remember
For that
this.
girl, me and my mates would have
Maybe
starved.
maybe it's one of the things I don't want to remember. Cause, ow. Uh-oh. Time to kill someone super easily.
Cowards.
Oh, never mind.
You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, did we unlock a new character?
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
See, looking at my badge.
That brooch. Where did
I
you get
hate that it doesn't show you the freaking badges.
What's the feel?
Goods.
He's like, oh, I see that you have this badge, but you don't freaking see it.
Yes. You're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Oh, that one person that gave me the brush, whatever it's called.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a
It's because they don't have a name, so they gotta put it how they see it.
Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those.
Did you
with
finish
it
this game?
and bullying those
Training?
without it into joining their flock.
Yeah, you know, you
Looking into
said
their
some good
activities
comments
in
here
hopes of
somewhere.
sparing the refugees any
Did you
further
finish this
hardship.
game?
But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other
What do you mean?
souls would have.
You can see the brush? Oof. What do you mean?
Clive, was it?
You see it? I never noticed it.
Has asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing.
This dude has pretty cool hair.
They all want the same thing.
Where is it at? I don't freaking see it. It's so annoying that I can see it. Everyone's like, oh, you're with the good people. Okay, cool. I'm like, how you know? I don't freaking, where's it at? I know I am supposed to have it, but exactly what I'm saying, buddy, with your weird name. What'd I do? Oh, talk to again.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the
I think it would have been really cool if you can see it, you know?
You get your traders passed back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
Yeah, like I really wish you can at least
All right then.
something. Like, oh, I'm in this area. Let me put it in. Why not? I'm here.
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Blah 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 blah. Moving on, moving on. Let's just go kill something.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Yeah. So yeah, yes. There's certain details that I'm like, come on, game. It's fun though. This game is fun, but like I said, the graphics, combat, amazing. It's just some of the storyline. I'm like, yeah, I mean, they're just fillers, you know, like whatever, put them in there. This feel like very Naruto feeling, you know, like, oh, we're gonna go ahead and collect some noodles because that's Naruto's favorite freaking noodles and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, cool. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with blah blah blah? The main storyline. We just got blown up to pieces. I'm pretty sure that guy just cussed at me from far away. I will say I really like how easily you can kill these enemies. Get him. There you go. Boom. Zero experience. Boo.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
That's another thing I kind of really like, but at the same time I didn't really like, is that I don't have mana. So I have a amazing amount. I can use all this ability all the time like crazy. But at the same time, I feel like I'm too overpowered. And why they sending me to go collect some cat? Which I'll probably do it because it's a cat, you know? But there's certain things I'm like, I don't know. Come on, little buns. Get him, tomato. This way, this way. Okay, I got them all? Get this one. No, hit this attack. Also, those finishers, really cool. There's multiple amounts, so I'm like really awesome. You have a wolf, pretty awesome too. But storyline, let's just conquer the world, man, already. Let's do it. Also, another thing I didn't like and didn't make sense to me is that these people who have the gifts of gods and powers somehow are looked down upon. How is that even a possibility?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are
I would be like, I will make people bow before me, you know, and then I'll die eventually.
Got nimble fingers, all right.
I'm gonna need to go AFK. No worries, man. Thank you. I mean, it's good talking to you. I'm trying to be around whenever. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate it, and plus, it's really fun to talk to you or people that actually have something to say, you know. Because you're making him regret his life choices. That's right. Because is that how easily I killed him? Take it easy, man. Thank you so for stopping by. Like I said.
Oh, I'm ready.
Make him regret his life choices. Like I said, this game is really cool when it comes to like his abilities and attacking and such, but at the same time, it makes me feel it makes me feel like unlimited, which is great. But at the same time, oh man. At the same time, like, wait a minute. If I'm so strong, why am I being sent to do childish little things when I should be doing class and work? You know what? Let's use this ability. So yeah, can't wait to finish this game. Maybe I'll play Harry Potter next. Who knows, I'll play. Someone's healing me? Hell yeah. Because I'm clearly not paying too much attention. Very nice. Let's just do this. You're mine. Are you dead? Are you dead? Oh, almost.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
Good luck.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Sure. Blah, 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 blah. Moving on. Did I get my passports or whatever? I love this setting. Fast travel after you finish your mission? Right, great idea. I think after completing this mission, I'm done. I will play tomorrow, but I am done because
quite the opposite.
These side missions kill off my time. I've been playing for 3 hours and I don't feel like I've been playing for 3 hours.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and... Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Cid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Never. Gonna say yeah.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
A sword? Oh my god, another seal.
What is it?
El has friends in high places while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But where's the freaking emblem? Yeah, where is it at? Where's it at? Where it?
Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan.
That's really cool though.
But
They
if you
combined it.
encounter any
But really cool if we
difficulties,
can
would be
actually see
delighted
it.
to provide you with a coach of our own for a discounted price, of course. Say 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Damn. And I'm rich, but not that rich. Cool, finally got it. Lame. 2 seconds? Not worth it.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
But it looks like we are ending here. Oh no, don't give me side missions. Ugh, why are you giving me side missions? Freaking side missions. Don't give me side missions, man. Okay, I feel like I'm almost done with this game. But time is it. Sadly, this is gonna be it for me. I've been playing for 3 hours, which I didn't feel like I played like 3 hours, but it shows here that I've been playing for 3 hours, so I'm gonna sadly end the game here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great time. If you're new to the channel, it does help me out greatly if you hit that follow button. I get it, don't you think? He just looks at me like he knows the words, so he's like, oh, okay, it's time to go home. It's time to go somewhere else. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and once again, if you're new to the channel, helps me out greatly. It is so dark in here, but I will have some light on, but someone switched my light, which is outside the door, which gives power to these lights up here. So whoever freaking pressed it, fuck you. Because they already know, don't touch the light, don't touch that switch. You know which one it is, you know? So it's like, fucking people. Anyways, guys, thank you guys once again, and look forward to playing this tomorrow, getting it done. Hopefully I get to finish this game soon. And yeah, that's all. You guys take care. Thank you, Prinny, for making such awesome, great conversation with me. Really enjoyed it. And oh, look, yeah. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm done for today, buddy. But like I said, thank you so much for showing up, talking to me. That was a great conversation, you know. I love a great conversation any day. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Prinny. And say hi to Shay for me, please. That'd be great. Alright guys, you guys take care. Have a good one, and until tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.